Hi dears, welcome back to my channel. Today, we will learn Civics from Class 8. And the chapter which we study is Judiciary. If you're new or haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe this YouTube channel. Let's learn and explore together. Now, let's get into the key points. We know that Indian administration is based on three pillars such as legislature, executives, and judiciary. Legislature is responsible for making the laws, executives is responsible for enforcing law, and judiciary is responsible for implementing laws. In this chapter, we will explore the structure, functions, and importance of India's judicial system. What is a judiciary? In India, to enforce the rule of law, we have a judicial system, which is an organ of the state. The judiciary is a system of interconnected courts that administers justice. It includes various levels of courts, from district courts to the Supreme Court. As an organ of government, the judiciary plays a crucial role in the functioning of India's democracy. What is the role of the judiciary? The important functions of the judiciary are dispute resolution, judicial review, upholding the law and enforcing the fundamental rights. First function is dispute resolution. The judicial system provides a mechanism for resolving disputes between citizens and the government, between two state governments, and between the center and state governments. Next function of judiciary is judicial review. Judiciary is a final interpreter of the Constitution. The judiciary can strike down certain laws passed by the Parliament. It happens when it believes that these laws are a violation of the basic structure of the Constitution. This is called judicial review. Next function is upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights. If any Indian citizen thinks their fundamental rights have been violated, they have the right to approach the Supreme Court or a High Court for justice. What is meant by independent judiciary? An independent judiciary refers to a system where the judiciary functions autonomously. It means the courts work freely, without influence or control from the government or other groups. Importance of independent judiciary. The other branches of government, which are the legislature and the executive, cannot interfere in the work of judiciary. In an independent judiciary, the courts are not under the government and do not act on its behalf. So, it ensures that there is no misuse of power by the legislature and the executive. An independent judiciary plays a critical role in protecting the fundamental rights of citizens. The structure of courts in India. There are three different levels of courts in India: subordinate or district courts, high courts, and Supreme Court. The courts that most people interact with are called subordinate or district courts or Tehsil level court. An example is the Hyderabad District Court in Telangana. Each state has a high court, which is the highest court of that state. The High Court of Karnataka is the highest judicial authority in the state of Karnataka. Supreme Court is at the top level. It is the highest court of law in India. The decisions made by the Supreme Court are binding on all other courts in India. It is located in New Delhi. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court is the head of the common judicial system in India. Integrated judicial system. We have an integrated judicial system, which means that the decisions made by higher courts are binding on the lower courts. Different levels of courts are connected to each other through the appellate system. It means a person can appeal to a higher court if they are not satisfied with the judgment passed by the lower court. What are the different branches of the legal system? In India, there are two branches of the legal system. They are criminal law and civil law. Criminal law deals with conduct or acts that the law defines as offences. For example, theft, harassing a woman to bring more dowry, murder, etc. Civil law deals with any harm or injury to the rights of individuals. For example, disputes relating to sale of land, purchase of goods, rent matters, divorce cases, etc. Under criminal law, when a crime occurs, the victim or witness reports it by filing an FIR. The police then investigate, and if sufficient evidence is found, the case is brought before the court for legal proceedings. Under civil law, only the person who is directly affected by a problem or dispute can file a petition in the court that is relevant to the issue. Under criminal law, if found guilty, the accused can be sent to jail and also fined under criminal law. Under civil law, when a party files a case in court, the court will grant the specific relief that is requested if it is justified. For example, in a dispute between a landlord and tenant, the court may order the tenant to leave the property and pay any outstanding rent. Does everyone have access to the courts? The courts are available for all, but in reality, access to courts has always been difficult for a vast majority of the poor in India. Legal procedures involve a lot of money and paperwork, as well as take up a great deal of time. So, in the early 1980s, the Supreme Court devised a mechanism of public interest litigation, or PIL, to increase access to justice. It allowed any individual or organization to file a PIL in the High Court or the Supreme Court on behalf of those whose rights were being violated. Justice delayed, justice denied. The statement justice delayed, justice denied emphasizes the need for a timely legal process. If justice is not delivered promptly, they might lose the opportunity to enjoy justice. Delays in justice delivery can weaken public confidence in the judicial process. When cases drag on for years or decades, people may perceive the system as inefficient or inaccessible. This is why the judicial system must work efficiently to ensure that individuals can access justice without unnecessary delays. For example, Hashimpura massacre case. The incident happened on 22 May 1987. The families of the victims fought for justice for over 31 years. Finally, the Delhi High Court convicted the accused persons on 31 October 2018. Dears, from this video, you explore various inquiries regarding the chapter Judiciary, such as what is the judiciary, the role of the judiciary, independent judiciary, the structure of courts in India, integrated judicial system, different branches of the legal system, and PIL. I hope this video has been valuable in providing a quick understanding of the entire chapter. For more content, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like and share this video with others who might find it helpful. Your support means a lot. Thank you.